Hey, in this little video I'm going to show you how Authory is actually different from your average homepage builder. First of all, Authory is automated. That means we automatically find your past content. So let's say you've written articles for a specific publication. You give us one example article, we'll automatically find all the articles with your byline from that publication and import it to your portfolio. Meaning you can add your entire body of work to your portfolio with just a few clicks. Second of all, once you have added your content from a specific publication, Authory will automatically find all new content from said publication. So you have the auto update settings here, and in this case, the content from all these publications is automatically going to appear in this account. Meaning Authory helps you create your portfolio by automatically finding all your past content, and it keeps your content up to date by automatically updating it as soon as you publish a new article. That's the first big thing that makes Authory very different from any other solution out there. The second big thing is you click on any of those articles here, view article details, and what you're going to see is a backup, a copy of the original article. And I'm not talking about a screenshot or a PDF, but a real text copy. Clicking on View Original here, you see the original piece. Authory created a one-to-one text backup of this, including all images. Why is this great? First of all, if the original website, for whatever reason, is not available anymore at one point, you still have this backup. So you never lose your work samples. Second of all, you can make this backup, which is private by default, publicly available. And that works like this. So I'm going to go to the public portfolio link here. If I click on any of those articles, like this one, for example, I'm being forwarded to the original. That's exactly what I would expect. However, if I click on View Article Details, and let's say the original is not available anymore, I can change the portfolio settings here. So instead of Link to Original, I click on Link to Copy. Now I refresh my portfolio, my public portfolio here, and now I click on the link. And what you see is the backup that we created. So you're not seeing anymore the original article, which would be a 404 if the original was down. You're actually seeing the backup in your Authory account, and anybody can see that backup now. So that's your way of making sure that you'll always have work samples and that you can actually make them publicly available. That's two main big differences that Authory offers. Beyond that, you have the option to create custom mini portfolios. So let's say you want to apply for a certain job that requires 3 specific work samples. Instead of just, sending your entire portfolio, what you can do is you go to your content archive, which is this. That's basically all the content that Authory has ever imported for you. In the case of this test account, it's almost 1,800 items, and we have customers who've imported more than 10,000 items. They are all in your content archive here. You can search your content archive, you can filter it, and again, let's go back to the example I was mentioning. There's a job offer and they're looking for 3 specific work samples on a specific topic. Let's say in this case on Apple, and I just typed that in. I found 149 items in this account dealing with Apple. Could filter them further by source if I wanted to. I click on the ones that are really interesting for the job offer. Again, I could, take a look, see the backup, see what's best to apply for the job. Let's say I zero in on this one, and this one. Then I click on Add to Collection. I click on Create New Collection. Just calling this job offer now, clicking Add here. It says Added to Collection. Go to the respective collection, which I just did. And what you see here now is not public on your portfolio. So collections can either be tabs on your portfolio here, so they are public, or just created this collection, job offer. They can be standalone collections. They're basically working like mini portfolios. And I can customize them. So I can say, here are the 3 work samples. Can edit the cover, can add another kind of message. And now I want to share this, but privately, so I don't want it to be on my portfolio. I click Create Share Link, copy URL, and I add this to my application. Now I have a custom sort of mini portfolio, which is not publicly visible. So if I go back here to my public portfolio, it's not there anywhere. So nobody knows I'm applying for this job. It's just here. And this looks way better than just adding links to your email or worse PDFs or anything along those lines. So this definitely makes you stand out with your application already. Beyond the portfolio, the collections and the content archive that already highlighted, you do have the social media impact here. Social media impact means that our system tells you how often your content has been shared on social media. So we can say that this article of yours has been shared in total 80 times and it's split across Facebook, X and Pinterest like this. And this helps you figuring out what your most successful articles on social media have been so far. And just to make sure this is fully clear, these are general share numbers. This is not connected to my personal social media accounts or everybody else's. This means in total ever on Facebook, this article has been shared 14 times, for example. So very helpful. Last but not least, we have the email newsletter that's integrated into your portfolio. So anybody on your portfolio can, if you enable that, subscribe to your integrated newsletter. And the way that works is Authory, as I said, automatically finds your new content, adds it to your portfolio, and it will also automatically create a newsletter digest with links to your most recent pieces and automatically send that too. Yeah, that's basically a quick overview of how Authory works. If you have any questions, give me a shout at eric@authory.com. Thank you very much.